Hi, I'm Barney from Palm here. We're at the Paddle Show 2025, and I want to take a bit of time to run through some of our new products for 2026. We're going to start with our Vibram footwear. So we have the Gradient boot. This is version 3 of this product. Previous versions have used an open sole, a sole that's readily available to everybody. But with the third version, this one here, we've actually spent time and invested money and worked with Vibram. They've been a fantastic working relationship with us, and we've designed our own sole. So this is totally unique and bespoke to Palm equipment, and it fulfills all the needs, the specific needs that kayakers have for water shoes. One of those features would be in the heel. So when you're walking down to the river or down to the lake or down to the ocean, it's important to have a nice grip in the heel, we achieve that by using these traction lugs in the heel. There's also a softer insole in the heel as well, which allows for some nice cushioning. So these boots are much nicer to walk in. So if you're hiking in to run Whitewater, or if you're portaging, or if you're stand-up paddleboarding, if you're on your feet all day, the cushioned midsole, the dual density midsole is a lot easier on your feet. So that's the heel. And then at the front of the shoe, we have a much more climbing style sole. So it's flatter, it's broader, and it's slightly more lower profile. And with the sticky rubber, we find that this sticks really well to wet rock and slippery roots and the kind of stuff you experience down in the river or in the ocean. So walking down depends on the heel, but climbing out, if you get stuck in a gorge and you have to climb out, we have a really nicely profiled climbing section at the front of the shoe. So a nice flat section here under your big toe and a nice sharp edge around the front for really toeing in and keying in if you need to climb out of the rock. And then the front of the insole is a slightly stiffer foam, which gives you stability and the ability to be able to climb like that. So that's the sole, and we're super stoked with the way this turned out. It's molded in Vibram's Hydro Grip rubber, which is their softest, most tacky rubber. So it's great for sticking to wet rock and wet environments. Moving on to the upper, this is really nice. We have some really nice new technology here. It's a nice lightweight mesh. We have welded reinforcement sections at the toe, and then at the heel, which tends to get rubbed quite a lot in the kayak, we have a really heavy duty scratch rubber reinforcement. So really tough where it needs to be, but really lightweight and flexible where it doesn't. And then finally, we have a really nice adjustable neoprene cuff, which helps keep all the grit and gravel and debris out as well. Topped off with a very simple lace-up system. So if you break a lace, you can just relace, just replace the laces, and these will last you a long, long time. So these are the Gradient boots version 3. They're available in black, always. This colorway is always available. We also have the Bren Orton signature colorway. We worked with Bren. New for 2026, we have 2 new colors. So we have the olive and tan, and the purple and teal here as well, which matches some of our new colors in the outerwear for 2026. So that's the Gradient boot. We took the same sole unit and turned it into a shoe. So we call this the Wave Sneaker, and it's new for 2026. Keeps exactly the same great sole, but we molded in some funky colors. The upper is nice and light. It's nice and low profile and minimalist. It has the same lacing system, it has the same minimal reinforcement, and then it has a really nicely woven, knitted ankle cuff, which is a 3D shape, and it helps to hug really close to your ankle, again to help prevent the debris from getting into the shoe. And so for 2026 we offer this in 2 colors. It's in the mandarin orange. We also offer it in the teal color too.